What's up, everybody? We are officially live. Everyone should be able to see us and hear us. Team, say hello. Let's test those mics.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, chat. Let us know if anybody gets muted or frozen along the way, and we'll get that fixed. But I can hear everyone. I can see everyone, so I'm good to go. Let's move forward. This is our Cyberpunk Red team, Gutter Rats. We do this every week. It's pretty much a team of baddies, right? So it's a team of bad guys doing bad shit in Night City. And, you know, edgerunners pretty much walk that line, but this team is encouraged to do bad things. They'll get more IP by leaning into that side of the role play, so they always keep that in mind. I'll do a little mini recap before we dive in, but before we do that, I do want to take a moment to give a shout out to those on our Cybernation Uncensored Patreon that keep pouring fuel on the fire and supporting, as well as our players here and supportive community members like Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, a.k.a. The King's Square, Renegade 420, Anthony Rogers, The Land of Wolves, Terrafan, Rufio, rest in peace, brother, Brockenwitch, PWB, Craghorst, Ninsanity, Tyrus, Vulpus, Vox, Noland, North, Maddie V, and Shig, as well as our industry partners, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, and Loke Battle Maps. Really appreciate all of you. So check it out. I am GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Check out Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch, YouTube, anywhere you see online, and give us a follow, a sub. Would really appreciate that. Lots of new shows coming down the pipeline. Bringing back the Game Masters Roundtable as well. Filming our first episode tomorrow. We'll be premiering that on YouTube in the near future, as well as more episodes, other guest GMs, and other shows too, and tutorials coming. So make sure you sub, follow, and look out for that stuff. Would really appreciate the support. I want to give an introduction to our team here. Alex, who's playing Wolfman the Nomad. Matt, who's playing Leon the Lawman Nomad. Vulpus, who's playing Toymaker the Tech Nomad. Noland, who's playing Nox the Solo. And Shig, formerly Stina, now Ripper the Solo. Make sure you check out all the previous sessions and campaign stuff to see exactly how all that shit went down. The little recap is this. Look, the team was going to have a simple little interlude downtime. If you've ever watched the team's IGM, I run them through campaigns. Then we usually have a little downtime interlude where they just recap, go through their treasures, spoils, kind of figure out what they're going to do next. And it's just some heavy role play. But let me tell you that the team had this external hard drive Toymaker, got that thing open, and it just kind of went off like an old Hellraiser film. If you haven't seen it, chains with hooks shoot out, EMP, all kinds of stuff went on, and the team ended up impaled and fucked up. And then these sort of cyber Cenobites and cyber pinheads showed up, just fucking them up, torturing them one by one, pretty much killing them. So check out that previous session to see what happened, and that's kind of where we left off. We were doing death saves. We were kind of dragging it on because some died before others, and it was just this really gruesome, horrible scene. They were getting tortured in, well, without getting into detail, very gruesome Hellraiser style kind of perverted ways and violent, gory ways. But yeah, they pretty much all died. That's where we're gonna start today's campaign, with everybody pretty much dead right where we left off. We're gonna dive into kind of what they're going through in character. I'm gonna ask the players to step out of themselves and get into their character roles as I switch over to the character overlay. I'm gonna get some Sirenscape sounds going. We're gonna keep it kind of grim and quiet here as we step into this kind of somber moment. The team being at the home base. We're going to start off with, let's start off with Detective Leon and Wolfman, because they did fail the survive, torture, and drugs check in the last session, which kind of left them the most fucked up. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much died. Let's start with you, Detective Leon. What would Detective Leon be going through? Would he end up what kind of hell would he be in? I mean, past all the torture, the gruesome shit, would there be some repenting moments in his mind? I know we joked off camera, and even in last session, about his regrets with what went down with Stina, even though she was cyberpsychosis. But I'm just curious, with Leon's crazy past, current future, all that, like, why don't you just take a moment to describe, role play that out, let us know what's Leon going through, what is his hell like after post-death?
Well, if the cyber Cenobites are indeed sending me to my own personal hell, picture a scene that kind of looks like Tim Burton's The Trial of Captain Stern. We're going back, of course, to the iconic 81 heavy metal movie. There Leon is. He's been stripped down of all of the artifice, everything that mattered in this kind of insane clown circus rodeo kangaroo court, being confronted by like all the people that he's like just effed over during his time as NC's dirtiest cop. Gets the wave from the jury box of, "Hi Leon, it's me, your old partner," and showing all the holes where he got stitched up when I sold him out to the tiger claws. We've got all the innocent people that I framed and then got shanked to death in NC prison, as we're just hearing witnesses and a very incompetent defense lawyer actually helping him in terms of just like scandalizing the way that he dishonored the badge. And then, of course, we get to our final witness. Now, people like me who are fans, of course, the classic film heavy metal may recall that this is the final witness. This is when the single, unassuming Hanover Fist, says, starts talking good, but then all the bad stuff, like, sure, and then he sold all those orphans, and then he gets jacked and ripped, and there's a chase sequence, but there's not going to be a chase sequence in this personal hell. Rob isn't going to go out and, throw down the eddies to license Reach Out by Cheap Trick. None of that's happening. We have the final witness, the massive form of Stina, ghostly, ripped, both in terms of her physique and, what all those bullets and the fragmentation grenade and the truck did to her. And she gets massive, she gets angry, and she starts beating me to death with myself. And then, because hell is ironic, just when you think you're dead, the trial picks up again, and you see her in the back of the Devil's Witness Gallery, knowing that soon she will be beating you to death with yourself very shortly.
Nice. Yeah, you're in this tormented loop. As you described, your memory is just tormenting you after the crazy, gory, torturous sort of death that you already went through to get to this point. But Wolfman, what is Wolfman's personal hell? What is he going through?
To borrow an opening line from one of my favorite Great American novels, is a man in black crossed the desert, and the gunslinger followed. It is a flat, desolate, arid waste. Somewhere that would be, most likely, the post-corporate war Mojave. Is flat, rocky, and there is on the horizon, always running away from Wolfman, is the person, people, the symbol of his damage. As every well-adjusted irony, well-adjusted adult does. They find a scapegoat for why they are the way they are, rather than come to terms with it. And that person, that mirage on the horizon, is his. His car has broken down. There's this beating, abusive sun, sapping the moisture and energy and the life away from him. And there's no grace of night that seems to come. It's just it is this perpetual high noon. It's going this mirage. When he finally finds a well or watering hole, and just plunge his hand down to take a scoop of brackish and likely irradiated water to wet his whistle, he finds his hands and arms coiled and bitten by writhing snakes, and now just repeatedly every single time, and he thinks that there is respite. It is a trap, and whenever he gets closer, when he thinks he has his hands on that elusive man in black. He comes across the burning wreck of his car. The engine still roaring like the beast out of hell, still running, and almost saying like, "I fucking dare you. All you have to do is get in to catch him, but it's gonna burn you up to the core if you do." And he, bites his lip, bites his tongue until he's tasting iron, and against his better judgment, he throws open that smoldering car door, the first layer of skin coming off of his snake bite swollen palms. He climbs in, burning alive, drives off to try and catch that man, only to find a tank trap or something that destroys his death trap of a vehicle, sends him tumbling out on the arid sand, and he is back where he started. And the endless midday tormentous cycle begins anew.
Nice. Toy maker.
Sorry, hold on. Before we move on, one must imagine Sisyphus is happy.
What's that?
Yeah. Yes. No, Sisyphus, the...
Yeah.
Yes!
Absolutely. It never ends. Toy maker.
Yes.
What's Toy maker's personal hell? What's...
My personal hell would actually be waking up back at my family's house, the place I was trying to escape, the comfort and sterile environment that I grew up in the corporate world, and I just couldn't stand it. I mean, it was actually hell for me. There was nothing there. Pretty much like a Groundhog's Day for me. It's like wake up and I have to relive the entire day where my father goes through a 15-hour lecture of how I've disappointed him, and so on and so forth. Despite the fact that I all the good that I did in this world, because all those orphans. I mean, come on. I mean, I helped a lot of people, but and after the sequence, of my father, berating me for, who and what I am, I basically just have to wake up and keep reliving that every day. That would be my personal hell.
Nice.
Being in hell right now would be a great thing. Being there with my adopted brother out in the middle of the desert with the pedal, hammered down, driving across the desert at breakneck speeds. That's my heaven. My hell would be having to be in that area, having to be in the life that I didn't want.
Yeah,
I didn't want
and I like the
sterile corporate life.
And I like the layer of sort of psychological abuse from the father, kind of giving you a hard time for not having the lifestyle that he wanted you to have, and it kind of being like a mental anguish, repeated torment sort of thing. Like, yeah. Knox. What's Knox going through?
It's very dark, sticky, cold, and then all of a sudden it's warm. There's cold iron pressed to my face, and then it's not there, and then a bang, and then a wet, warm sensation on the right side of my face, and then I wake up, and it's dark again. Lights come on, white walls, some stained red. Next to me lies someone I knew, someone I didn't know, someone who got us killed. And then it goes dark, and then I wake up again, and I never understand the meaning of what I'm saying. Or words are formed, but they make no sense. I can't seem to get them out. Over and over again, witnessing the same thing.
What about
That's
Ripper?
about it.
Yeah, what about Ripper?
Ripper's hell is seeing all of her closest friends and family, you know, Stina, everyone from her roller derby team, walking away, talking to themselves, and she tries calling out, but just loud voices drown it out, and no matter how hard she tries, she's never able to reach them until they eventually fade away into the distance, and she's left all alone.
Nice. Well, now that we've started the session off super fucking depressing, let's get into some gameplay. Now that we set the fucking tone, right, guys? Let's have some fun.
Okay, now that we've depressed all the viewers.
Yeah.
We go uphill from here.
Yeah, let's all go take a nap. No. Okay, so yeah, Wolfman and Leon, I'm gonna ask you to take off the headphones, but just look out for when we ask you to put them back on. You're just gonna have to take them off just for a moment.
On it, taking off, and then let's mute that old system volume. See, I can't hear shit.
Sounds good. So Toymaker, Nox, and Ripper. Obviously, from last session, you passed the resist torture and drugs sort of scenario to see that, like, yeah, like you're dying and you're in hell and everybody's dying and getting tortured, but is this death? Like, you're still here. What the fuck? And then, like, you realize in meat space, you're all naked, strapped down to these brain dances in this fucked up warehouse. These 3 net runners with all these computer screens, all your armor and weapon thrown to the other side of this warehouse, a sort of fan in the wall, a door behind them, behind the desk of computers. You can see on the computer screens, as I described, like the torture scenes and shit that went down with the cyber Cenobites and cyber Pinhead, and then you see the teammates dying, and you see them all going through their personal hells. You even see yourself going through personal hells as you're kind of seeing what's going on in meat space. It's kind of hazy, but you can tell what's going on. And you hear those net runners saying, like, oh, I want to play Pinhead next time. And, oh, fuck, man, you played him last time. And, oh, look at this hell. Let's keep pushing him. Oh, the viewers are going to love this shit, dude. Oh, look what this guy's going through. He's fucking tormenting himself, pointing at Detective Leon and shit. But you see that all going on, and you have this sort of moment now where you're kind of like looking at each other. The net runners don't notice. I'm going to give you, just not a lot of time, just enough that, you can decide amongst yourselves, are you going to be, do you want to go back into the brain dance and try to work out tactfully, to let Wolfman and Detective Leon kind of know what's going on? Are you 3 going to kind of work your way trying to get out of this brain dance situation and handle it yourselves at this point? Or, like, what's the tactful plan? And how are you going to portray that to each other? Are you going to whisper it to each other? Are we going to do a quick little stealth check? You would get a bonus in that sense. The netrunners are distracted, as I mentioned. It's not like they're staring right at you, right? They're watching the screens, entertained by all the craziness. But yeah, take that moment. Not too long, but what do you think? What do you guys want to do?
Oh my god, I think I got. Sorry, I'm coming down with something. I wouldn't want to risk communicating with my people, thinking that, if they know everything that's going on in my head right now, even if they're distracted, if they come back and maybe catch a glimpse of that, I'm not so trusting on the, hey, let's do this stealthy. I'm just going to work independently. So I'd be probably trying to peek down and see how sturdy these straps look.
Okay. What about
and maybe take.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is Toymaker would probably be working a little more independent, like realize what's going on and maybe do a little, check of your straps in your current situation. What about Nox?
I'm looking. So can I perceive both the brain dance and meat space at the same time?
Yeah, you're kind of. It's like I said, it's a little confusing, but yeah, you're feeling it.
In the brain dance, can I dart my eyes left and right to see if I take that back. I forgot that everybody had moved out of the building pretty much. It's only really me in the building because it was brutal. What a brutal session. I already blacked it out, so it was so brutal. But no, in the brain dance, I can tell that it seems to be real so much as I let it be real. And so finally breaking out of my little mini trauma episode, kind of like opening my eyes in Meat's face, I'd like to take a look around and see how strong these straps are. Potentially using the cyber arm mechanic for the pop-up shotgun to cause enough pressure for me to wiggle out.
And what do you think Ripper's plan would be?
Well, she doesn't know these fuckers, so she's gonna get herself out, and try to use her slice and dice to get the shackles or whatever off.
Okay, cool. Well, look, let's start with these little sort of things to kind of see where you're at, and then we'll bring the other teammates back on and see how it all goes down. First off, Toymaker, give me that perception.
Yes, sir. Let me find that persimmon for you.
Nice. Yeah, it's hard to get a view from here, but you can tell, like, yeah, there's some straps on your legs, your arms. There's one right around your neck, so it seems like there's, definitely, like, maybe one on each leg or one across, maybe one on each arm, one across the neck. It's hard to tell, but you're definitely strapped down, and you can't tell how strong with that sort of perception. Yeah, you're not getting a real good feel for it, but you're definitely strapped down. And yeah, the net runners are distracted, as I described it before. Nox, why don't you give me your... well, you were going to do your pop-up to kind of test the strength of the straps?
Yeah, the straps.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me athletics.
Athletics, okay. I feel like I should know my sheet by now, but for whatever reason, I keep saying it. I can never get it to stick. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible roll.
Nice. Yeah, just like Toymaker, it's hard to get a feel. Like, the straps are so tight that as it like pops, it's kind of being held back, and it's held back in such a way that, like, you can't tell if it's strong straps, weak straps. It's just strapped down. You're not getting a good feel for it. It's hard to tell unless you just go full on and try to go for it and see what you're dealing with. Ripper, give me your melee. You said you're gonna hit those rippers on it.
Mm-hmm.
And give me well, let's see this first. Yeah, nice. Give me your stealth.
Good luck.
Nice. Give me.
Don't worry, I got y'all.
Yeah, give me the damage on those rippers. Is it a 2d6 or a 1d6 on rippers?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's a 2d6. Yeah.
Whoops. Hold on, I grabbed the wrong dice. I don't think that rolled. It's fine. Okay. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you pop the rippers and you cut into the nylon on your arms, and you can tell that, like, you're almost halfway cut through these straps. It's definitely some type of nano reinforced nylon shit. Not your typical sort of seatbelt material, right? But you've cut about halfway through it. And yeah, let's Wolfman and Leon.
Okay, I think that hand gesture meant that I'm allowed to return to the land of the living.
Yeah, we want you back. So yeah, you two are basically going through hell, as are the rest of the team. You're kind of in your own personal hell, but you have, like, flashes of, like, your teammates and each other, and it's like it's very confusing as you're being tormented, and it's almost like is this what hell is? Is it this confusing aside from the sort of repetitive torment? But give me, Wolfman and Leon, each give me a concentration.
Wait a second, hold on. Fragmented, weird memories. Rob, are you fucking soul-killering me?
Or killering.
So killering. That's a new word.
All right.
Killering 2.
Okay. 15, possibly 19 if we're ignoring the mortally wounded state, or the dead
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, ignore
Not
any
15.
negatives. Yeah, just straight what it is.
Oh, cool.
And Wolfman, what did you get?
All right.
12.
Nice. Yeah, Wolfman, you see just as confusing, but you're locked into.
19.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that was automatically in there, and that too. So that would be 14 for Wolfman. And okay, yeah. So look, Wolfman, you're noticing that like the teammates are coming in and out of your personal hell, and you're kind of seeing their personal hells as described earlier. But then you flash back into your own, and it's giving you these moments where like. Is this what hell is like? This is fucking confusing. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a little bit kind of just at face value. It's a little bit confusing. And Detective Leon, you're getting the same thing. You're kind of seeing this, just not what you would expect from hell. At first you're kind of in your own personal moment, but then all of a sudden it's like, why are they in my hell? Like this is my teammates and shit. And like you're kind of seeing that. And then like for a moment, for just a fraction of a moment. You kind of like get this feeling that you might not be dead, that something else might be going on, and you're getting like lots of flashes of Ripper, like movement and stuff. Like all of a sudden she's kind of in your peripheral and she's like messing with something, and like then you're back in your personal hell. It's just a bit confusing. But yeah, you're still going through your personal hell, and yeah, Wolfman, will you take off your headphones? And
Okay.
yeah, and Detective Leon, so like you're seeing Ripper kind of flash in and out, and in that moment, you can see Ripper messing with these like straps, like she's strapped down to a machine or something, and she's trying to cut herself out, and she's like in the middle of the courtroom, just like strapped down to this machine every once in a while, and like kind of cutting herself out. It's a bit confusing, but you can clearly see her.
What the fuck is this place going on?
And Ripper, you notice that all of a sudden Detective Leon is like kind of snapping out of it. You kind of know what's going on, but you see him kind of snap out, kind of noticing you. You can see the others in the room still watching everybody doing shit, laughing and stuff, and doing whatever. So it's still kind of like got to be incognito, but you do notice Leon kind of noticing you and like, what the fuck? But if there's anything you want to say or react or do, like feel free. You're kind of having this moment where you see each other in this hell.
I'm just gonna give him a nasty look.
Are you the devil or what the fuck is going on here?
Shut it.
I give you a wink and a nod. And I start trying to see if I can assess my situation.
Yeah, give me a perception, and Ripper, give me another melee. Remembering that melee has 2, I was just kind of putting this in between yours.
Same thing.
Nice, give me that damage.
Nice.
Nice,
Okay.
Detective Leon.
All right, 27 on the perception for me if I'm ignoring mod.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just as you're kind of realizing, like, wait, I'm not mortally wounded. I'm in this hell. It's fucking confusing. What is Ripper doing here? Why is she strapped down to this machine? And just then, Ripper, you kind of cut through the straps and get your arms free. So you have both arms free. You can tell your legs are still strapped down, and there's a strap across your neck. But you can see Detective Leon like looking at you. But you at least were able to cut those out. And Detective Leon, yeah, you can tell now. You've kind of made the connection. You see Ripper ripping straps off of her arm with her claws, and she has a strap across her neck, one across the legs, and you can tell that she's strapped into a brain dance machine.
Okay. All right. Now, what's my position? Am I tied down? What? Trying to do like a quick
No, you're
ocular
still
pat
in-
down of the room.
Yeah, you're still in hell. You're still kind of twisted up going through this torment. You know, the courtroom is still interrogating you and giving you the shit. It's emotional, but throughout all that chaos, absolutely, Ripper is there in the middle. Nothing else in your house seems to notice her as she's kind of cutting through these straps. And
If I grab my head, do I start feeling like maybe a BD viewer around mine?
no. I mean, you're in this hell. It's as real as you can feel it, you know. But you're seeing Ripper in this. And yeah,
Okay.
going over to and yeah, it's confusing, but this is what you're in, you know. But you do see Ripper kind of cutting through this as she tells you to, you know, be quiet and gives you a dirty look, and finishes cutting through her arm straps. But Nox, why don't you give me your oh wait, sorry, Toymaker. Toymaker,
Yeah.
what do you want to do? You know, you kind of like check that out. You can see Ripper cutting through the straps. You can see Leon kind of going through hell aside from your own, like you see on the screens, you see what's going on. What is Toymaker going to do?
Can I do a strength check to see if I can pop these
Absolutely.
these straps?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see here. Would that be a straight up
Yeah, I'll take,
body move, or
Yeah, you know, I would take athletics. I would take, let's see.
it really takes a body in here? So
Yeah, I mean, I would
I
even
mean,
take.
athletics to be your closest.
I've got-
Unless you want to contortionist your way out of it.
Well, I was
yeah, I
thinking
do have a decent
contortionist,
level
but
of contortionist.
but that's not. You know, that would be to get out of it. I think what you're saying, like trying to
Yeah.
break it. Athletics fits better. Yeah,
Yeah, good point. Let's try that out.
yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Yeah,
Ignoring modifiers.
yeah. You're not able to break out of the straps, but as you're pulling, like you can tell, it's like making a little crink, like a stretching kind of slight cracking sensation. Like you were literally like right at the line of about to break these. You just couldn't get to that point, but yeah, you can feel the pressure on them. And Knox,
Okay.
what do you want to do? You know, you try to pop that out to get a feel for it. You didn't get a good feel for it, kind of trying to pop that out. What do you want to do? And you see Ripper kind of cutting through. You see Toymaker trying to break through. People going through their hells.
There's so much to take in, and unfortunately, since the only cyberware that can actually meaningfully do anything is my cyber arm, this is going to be a really big stretch. Is there any way that I could jostle the cyber arm mechanic or mechanisms to get on the straps and maybe on like some of the sharp bits, kind of just begin to saw my way out of the strap with the cyber arm engaged?
Yeah, I mean, you could, yeah, do a brawling.
Brawling, cool.
Yeah, or martial arts, whichever you've got.
13. Oh man, I'm rolling real low this evening.
Nice. Yeah. You're able to kind of break through. Yeah, I'm basically was looking for anything past a 12. Ironically, unfortunately for Toymaker, but for you, you're just past that. You know, you're fucking with it with the cyber arm, and you feel the strap kind of crack through. Give me a damage.
Sweet.
Let's see how much rips.
How much do you want for damage on that one? Would you just want the body damage?
Yeah, just your like normal brawling, whatever I don't know what your body set is, but 2d6, 3d6. I'm not sure where you're at.
I believe it's 3D for the body set 7.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice. Yeah.
9.
Yeah. You just about ripped this strap completely off. You got that one arm free. Yeah. Just let me see. Hold on one second. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can use my Mr. Stud to break me out.
But yeah, you break that strap. Give me a stealth.
Ooh, okay. That's dope. I feel like I should pour my luck into this just because I've been rolling so terribly. And
Watch this be your best roll ever.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that, actually. So stealth +2, and let's see here. I want to see if I can use the modifiers correctly.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that is a 21 plus 2 will be 23.
Nice. Yeah, you pop that open. You know, those nobody's noticing shit. Yeah, completely fine. Let's get Wolfman.
All right, I think we might need to
Yeah,
signal him.
Wolfman. Yeah, give me a little bit of a perception. Oh, does he have the things on?
He has this
Got him on now, yeah.
just cut out.
Oh, he's there. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, black on black, everything matches.
Yeah, it's
but
funny.
I also flicker in and out of existence. What am I rolling?
Yeah,
Perception?
yeah, give me perception. As you're going through hell, I just want to see something here.
16.
16. Hold on. Nice. Yeah, you're still stuck in this hell, man. You're going through it. You're just stuck in this constant loop of torment.
Trying to the fucking like the Willy Wonka tunnel now. It's the
Absolutely.
The ride is always going. Your torment's always showing.
Hey, Jetsu Holiday. But yeah, you're going through it, man. You're just in this hell, unfortunately. But I will say, you know, well, yeah, you're going through that hell. Unfortunately, you got to pop the headphones off one last time. Sorry to do that.
no.
The dice are mean to Alex today, but it's not me. It's the dice. I promise you. But yeah, the rest of you, you're going through it. You know, Detective Leon's going through hell. He's seeing Ripper strapped down, kind of cutting through. It's like hazy coming in and out, but it's confusing. And during that, you do hear Leon mention something about where's Wolfman or something to that extent. As the rest of you can kind of tell that Leon's kind of half there. Like he sees Ripper, he's coming in and out. Ripper kind of told him to be quiet, to not spoil anything that the rest of you already know is going on. But it's kind of, you're kind of at this you know, this tipping point. It's getting a bit sketchy. But we're over to Toymaker. Toymaker, yeah. What do you want to do? You see Ripper break free. Everyone going through their hells, like I just described. Leon kind of seeing Ripper and half in and out. What do you want to do?
Okay, if that's the case, we have 2 team members that are almost free or have the ability to free themselves. And I'm strapped, basically, now that they have an armlet free.
Oh, yeah.
So, I am going to keep an eye on the net, you know, the net runners that are paying attention to the monitors, and as soon as I'm free, I'm just basically going to jet over there. I'm calculating what I'll need to do in order to make the shortest path to them and the quickest death I can give them.
Yeah, I mean...
So I don't know if that'd be a tactics roll to help me out on my next roll or combat or...
Yeah, I mean, you can give me a tactics. Deduction will work too, but tactics would be perfect.
Alright. Yeah, I think they realized that I may be slightly enhanced and may have strapped me down a little bit stronger than the other guys. So...
Sure, that's what you tell yourself to get sleep at night.
Yes.
I like coming up with meanings for the dice landing the way that they do, though. I think that's always fun in storytelling and gameplay, so that does kind of
14?
make sense. Nice, 14. Yeah, you can tell, like, you know, your best bet is doing a contortion. It'd be very difficult to get all of the straps at one time with your contortion. The tactful way to do that would probably be to heavily lean into your luck or any +2s. You know you need the help because it'd be very difficult.
Yep.
But a contortion, you could probably pop all straps and then still use your move to close a distance. So the next round you could instantly take action.
Okay, cool. That's what I'll do then next round.
Okay.
Well, I don't.
We can streamline.
no,
Let's go for it. Let's streamline and go for it.
okay.
I'll let the tactics roll be a free sort of roll there, just to streamline things a
Okay.
bit, since we have a player without
do
headphones.
Okay. Do we have any +2s out there?
I don't think we do.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure first. All right, so my luck is probably only 2, given that you can normally dump that. But no, it's 6. Wow. Okay. Let's run this. Okay, so contortionist. Still a 16.
Nice. Is that with your pluses?
The +6, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you're getting out, you're able to kind of get your legs out and one arm, your other arm and neck. Just as you're trying to get that out, you kind of get snagged up, and then you kind of hit the machine a little bit, and then you see the 3 net runners kind of like look up. One goes, "Oh shit! Oh fuck! They're fucking loose!" And they like point over and just start like freaking out. And one of them like picks up a gun and instantly like points it, like getting ready to kind of engage. As you see them kind of go into a panic and start yelling. Wolfman, put on your headphones.
Roll for initiative. And by the way, that was a 20, not a 16.
Yeah,
not
and
that it would help anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, it's I was. It was very, very difficult. But yeah, Wolfman. Just as you're kind of going through hell and you're going through this loop sort of shit, just like out of the fucking sky above, like you almost think like it's the voice of God or Satan or something since you're in this hell, but then you're like, wait, no, what the fuck? That's not. And then you hear like 3 distinct voices saying, what the fuck? They're loose. Oh, holy shit, a couple of them are loose. What the fuck? And you hear like the sound of like a gun clink. You hear Toy Maker say, oh shit. And then like you flash in and out, and all of a sudden like you get this flash of this dingy warehouse where you and your teammates are strapped down naked in these brain dance machines with all your armor and weapons thrown to one side of the warehouse, and these 3 net runners on the other side kind of freaking out, one grabbing a gun looking at you guys. You can see on screens behind them these cyber Cenobites and pinhead character avatars and these personal hells, all that you're going through in these collective brain dances. You can see Ripper with arms loose and Knox with the cyber arm broke loose. Leon kind of looking hazy, coming in and out, like looks just as confused as you, but you kind of come out of it and you see that that's what's going on as you kind of fall back into brain dance and then back into meat space. You're just kind of flopping in and out of it as these net runners are kind of freaking out. But Ripper, over to you.
Holy freaking shit.
So my arms are free, but I'm still strapped down a bit.
Your arms are free, both your legs and neck are strapped down. There's like a strap across your legs and across your neck.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get the one off my neck first.
Okay, yeah, go
And
for
don't
it.
forget that we have 2 +2s kicking around.
And this one, and look, they already see you. You don't need to give me the melee. That was a kick-ass melee, anyways. Great job. But just give me the damage. I was doing the melee earlier because it was a sort of contested thing in my mind with these net runners trying to notice you, aside from the stealth. But like the straps aren't dodging. You know what I mean? So just give me that damage at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to sneaky saw.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you rip through it. You get the strap off your neck. You got another melee attack if you want to go for the legs.
Yeah, I'll go for the legs.
Yeah, give me the damage. Nice. That one almost rips all the way through. Your legs are still kind of caught up in those straps, but it's almost ripped through. But like you're up, you're sitting up. You've got your arms. It's off your neck. You're good to go, except for still stuck on your legs there. Knox. You see Ripper coming up. Those net runners kind of freaking out. One grabbing a gun. Wolfman, Leon coming in and out of it, kind of hazy. Toy Maker almost all the way out of his straps. What's Knox doing? You got one arm free.
the arm that's really important to me, the cyber arm with the shotgun, the pop-up shotgun, it's being deployed, and the only thing that I am not 100% aware of, because I didn't ask earlier, is the cyber arm loaded? Because before the impalement with the chains, I remember I had asked for a slug from Leon.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
gotten a
Yeah.
slug from Leon.
Yeah,
I give you a slug, Daddy.
all that was in the brain dance anyways, but it's loaded. Yeah, you're loaded. It's post Militech, settling down at the home base, polishing weapons, loading and stuff, going through the goods sort of. So yeah, it's loaded. All that shit didn't really happen. That was all brain dance with Pinhead. and shit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Then, with that being said, I'm taking a shot at the closest netrunner.
All
It
three
seems
are right
everybody's
there.
aware now.
I mean, they are all right there in a row, pretty much with the screens. There's two that are still kind of panicking. One that pulled out a pistol.
It'd be really funny if you went for a headshot and cashed in all the +2s.
I might.
And there's a
for
critical
all the money-
injury too from GM
For
Nigel.
all the money in the evening, I will be taking an aim shot at the fella who has pulled out the pistol.
Nice.
Okay, there are currently there are
Ooh.
4 active +2s in chat right now.
We are getting
Alright, I'm
some
writing that down.
serious help here. Nice.
So I'm gonna take 2 +2s, so that'll add a 4 to my next roll, because I have no more luck.
Alright, so we just got another one.
We're now up to 5.
Thanks, Oscar.
+4 minus.
So it would bring you down your modifier to -4, unless you want to steal some more +2s. You just take 2 more of them and you're on even money.
You do have a
Is
lot.
everybody cool?
I'm absolutely cool with you turning someone's brain into human salsa.
Excellent. So then that'll be no modifier. That'll be 0.
Nice.
How many plus taken?
And
Sure, gateway ranged in. Point blank.
yeah, and this is you just and look, DV is going to be a 13. You're right at like that 6-meter
Okay.
mark. You know, that's like
Yeah, if you're in kissing distance,
Yeah.
it's gonna be funny.
this shouldn't be that difficult for Knox with all those +2s, man. Chat, everyone's got your back here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I'm glad we took him though.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What? A game. Okay.
Misses, shoots me in the head instead.
Uh,
So
So disoriented.
Wolfman, you did die. You got shot by Knox. I like that idea. That's crazy.
God damn it.
Oh my god. The most
Without
tragic
Maxine, I
thing
have something.
imaginable happened.
Yeah, you you take that shot off. It just was it shell or slug? What did you have in there?
Slug. It would have been slug.
Yeah, it whips right past him, just shattering a couple of the screens that are there, sparking out. When that happens and that shatters through, you instantly hear like an alarm go off. And I'm not going to let that play the entire session, I promise.
But you know, it's dramatic. It's appropriate.
But that alarm goes off non-stop as the netrunners all kind of like look and freak out. And you hear a voice come on and it says self-destruct sequence initiated. Self-destruct sequence initiated as that alarm's going off. It's just going off and the netrunners kind of like look and like freak out. Let's see, who's next there? Detective Leon. Yeah, coming in and out of this, you are now fully aware that you're naked, strapped down to a brain dance. All of that shit was, yeah, not happening. It was fucked up. Apparently, by these 3 netrunners, you can see on the screens the scenarios you were going through with these Cenobites and Pinhead and your personal hells and stuff. And yeah, you can see Ripper kind of out of the straps, cut out. Knox has an arm loose and just did that shotgun blast. Toymaker almost contorted completely out of it. Wolfman still strapped down, looks just as confused as you. What's Detective Leon?
Okay, so alright, so my limbs are all strapped down and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well, not beefy enough to like try and like wriggle my way out of here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna All right, I'm going to cash in 4 of my luck points, and I'm going to try and contortionate my way out of here.
Nice.
Good luck.
So what I do is I cash in 4 luck. I activate. So we said we're fully naked, right?
Yep. Yeah, all weapons and
Okay.
armor are thrown to the side of the room, so you only have whatever is
All right.
cyberware,
Rob.
basically.
All right.
Yes,
Boom.
we know where we're going.
I activate the Mr. Stud. It goes from flippity floppity to rock solid in 1 second. I then engage the automatic self-lubrication function to make myself even more wriggly and giggly to attempt to lubricate as much as possible so I can get out of the straps.
Oh dear God.
I like it.
We then attempt the world's most cursed contortionist roll and possibly one of the first in-game uses of a Mr. Stud on a broadcast of any Cyberpunk Red game. All right, so that'll be a 12.
Yeah,
Thanks to the luck I cashed in.
yeah. I'll say you're able to get the legs out. That's about it. We'll say the bottom half works a little. The extra lube, the Mr. Stud, it worked out, but just the legs. Yeah, you're still stuck. Yeah, Wolfman. It's confusing, but you've heard the description. Naked, strapped down to brain dances. Shit's crazy. Your team's trying to get out of it. You can tell Nox, Ripper, and Toymaker are already kind of getting out of it. They kind of realized what was going on a little bit ahead of you and Detective Leon, but here you are, strapped down in all the chaos. What are you doing?
Am I fully lucid, or am I still like slipping in and out?
You're going in and out, but you can control it. You can stay in meat space.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be in that moment, like the next moment of lucidity he's just gonna make a fist and squeeze down on his thumb just to get just break the joint. Just to get the adrenaline going to keep him awake. And he's gonna pop his Wolvers. I'm gonna try and do my best weapon X escape attempt.
Nice. Yeah, go for it.
It'll probably work better than like.
Give me
Admittedly, if I was Ratchet strapped down, Wolvers would be to Mr. Stud.
Yeah, just give me the damage on that. Netrunners already know that you're there. There's no tact to it. You're just trying to cut through what's not moving.
Where every single time
3d6.
There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to find the 13.
Nice. Yeah, you ripped through the first strap. You got that arm free. You got another one.
Just wrenching his way free as quickly as he can.
Rob, may I ask a clarifying question in a second?
Yeah, is this based on Oscar's comment there in chat? Because it is funny. Slipping in and out and staying in meat space. Not the best phrasing after Mr. Stud wriggling. I do agree with that. I did have a little Freudian slip or something there. I don't know what's going on.
It's that I forgot I'm not actually mortally wounded, and I actually would have got a 16 to escape. I don't know if that helps me get all the way out.
Not all the way out, but yeah, I'll say legs and, you got an arm out. Yeah.
Cool, heck yeah. All right, so just because it'll matter later,
Yeah.
do I still have all my hit points?
Yeah. Now that you're out of it, let's back that up. Any damage you got from the cyber Cenobites or Pinhead did not happen. It was all psychosomatic. So go ahead and put your HP back. The only thing I'll say is whatever your HP is total, pull it back 10 points from whatever happened that got you to this point. Because some shit did go down, obviously. You know you were unconscious, and something must have happened to get you into this point. You don't know, but yeah.
I'll take having 35 hit points over 0 hit points any day of the week, friend.
It worked.
Would be 10 over our seriously wounded threshold?
No, just full hit points. Pull it back. Just take off 10.
Okay.
Yeah, give yourself full hit points and then just take 10 off direct. 10 points damage.
Gotcha.
Direct. But yeah.
Throwing weapons is athletic.
You have your second Wolver attack there, Wolfman.
Yep. Ready. Then the second goes. Not as good. 6.
Yeah, not as good. you're able to kind of cut through the other strap. It's just about broken through, but it's still kind of hooked on there. It's at that point, two of those netrunners that were kind of panicky. You see them like messing on the computers and like pressing things and like fucking with stuff, and you can hear like gears moving and things happening in the building. Like there's that alarm going on, that sort of self-destruct sequence, and then these two netrunners are messing with the computers, and then that other one that has the pistol holds it up and he points it at Knox and takes a shot off at Knox, and then he points it over and takes a shot off at Ripper. So if each of you wants to give me your evasion, if your reflex is good enough.
Yes, excellent.
Okay. I have an idea.
Oh,
Yeah, the fact that you at least have an arm and a thing, you're able to kind of. Okay, first one looks good. Second. 12 and a 14. Yeah, both of you are able to dodge those. And I'm putting a -2 on that, but you're able to evade. But yeah, he takes both shots, and just hitting the bed that you're strapped to doesn't even do any damage. Toymaker doesn't even hit you.
Well, if
You're kind of half out, yeah.
I'm going to basically just get myself released, close distance, and say hello.
I believe in you.
Yeah, go for it.
So I need another athletics or a contortionist to finish this out.
Yeah, contortion. Or you could do, since you're half out now, you can lean into athletics if you want. It's not like, contortionist was kind of like full movement, get all of them out at once you were trying to do, but you can do athletics if you want.
Yeah, 17 on my
nice.
contortionist.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you get the rest of the straps out, you get the other arm and stuff, the neck or whatever I think you had left. But yeah, you're able to get those out and completely free, close the distance. You're kind of right up on them, so next turn you should be able to take some action. As you see them panic and the guy with the gun kind of make eye contact with you, just realizing that how quick you got out of that and right up on them. Ripper, what was that?
I'm just going to smile at him. I'm just going to smile at him as I look down at him.
He doesn't smile. You can tell these guys are in panic mode. And as you get closer, even without doing a perception, Toymaker, like you get the feeling like these are like, maybe edge runners, maybe, but they're fucking net runners and they're like button pushers and you don't even notice them wearing any fucking Kevlar, not even leathers. You know what I mean? Like they're just like severely outmatched in this situation. You can see it in their eyes when you smile at them too. But, Ripper.
Oh man, now I really can't wait for my turn.
I'm gonna try to get the last of the straps off.
Yeah, give me that damage. Oh yeah, you're completely free. You got movement and one more melee attack if you want.
Alright. I'm gonna use my slice and dice to try to hit the hand of the guy who's holding the gun, see if he'll drop it.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be a targeted attack. So if you have any luck pluses or anything to offset that -8.
Yes, I'm gonna put 3 luck points in
I'm guessing a targeted attack that automatically causes the broken arm state.
it. Damn, 16.
Yeah, and drop
18.
everything. Yeah.
Not a horrible roll.
Nice.
Particularly if you had any luck thrown.
Give me the damage.
Yeah, it's 18. Alright, cool. Oh, yes, it worked. Oh, great.
Not a whole lot of damage, but yeah, you're able to.
You have that critical injury.
Oh yeah, you do have a critical injury.
I'll use it.
Well, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. Give me a 2d6.
I swear to God, if it's a 3. Okay,
Fucking right.
that's worth it.
What was it?
11. 14 total.
Hey, crushed fingers.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Crushed fingers and
so
-4 to all actions involving the hand. Yeah, that's perfect. You targeted the arm. You slash through, not doing, you know, a bunch of damage, like specifically like in sort of a kill mode, but tactfully. You crush his fingers, doing enough damage on the hand. He drops the gun and grabs his hand and kind of like screams out. And yeah, fucked him up, dropped the gun. Knox.
Oh man, I'm assuming that there's like nothing on these straps, like the mechanism that keeps them strapped on is somewhere in the back and unreachable, right?
It's within the machine. They kind of come out of it. Yeah.
Then I'm going to do my best to wiggle myself out of there. I don't have anything in contortionist. Could I do something similar again to try to like use the cyber arm and kind of like saw through the next piece? I know it's asking for a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you can do athletics. You could also do melee.
I think I'm gonna take that in melee.
Nice. Yeah, you break the other one free. So now you've got both of your arms free. Still have one more action too.
Cool. And then continuing on with the so arms are free. I need to get up. So I'm assuming the chest is still strapped down?
Yeah, well, there's one on the neck and then one across the feet, like the legs, the bottom of the legs.
Awesome. I'm going to go for the neck because that's the closest one that you could probably reach for realistically, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Here goes another melee. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I can get myself out of here.
Yeah, and I'm doing this one just with melee, not straight damage, just because of you kind of using the arm tactfully, trying to be a little different with it since you're being a little unique with your action. But yeah, you break that one free as well. So you just got kind of the strap across the legs. Detective Leon, you see everyone kind of breaking free. Ripper completely free, closing that distance, slicing that guy's hand. He dropped the gun as Toymaker, kind of same thing, contorted, got right up in his face, is about to take some action too. Netrunners are freaking out. Two of them still typing away, the other one holding his hand, and like, what's Detective Leon doing?
Okay, so I see the two of them just tapping away, panicking. They're not paying attention. Now, I got to do something to these guys quick. So I got an idea. It's going to be crazy, but we're going to go with it. So, I see there's 2 available +2s. I'm going to temporarily steal them. I then am using the remainder of my luck points. Leon reaches down. All right, he's most way free, but he's got to do something against these nerds soon. Looks down at the Mr. Stubbed. Next up, activates vibration mode, then studs. Reaches down, pulls, twists. It comes off like the lens of a DSLR. Then I'm going to whip it at one of these Netrunners' heads, the ones who aren't paying attention.
Nice. Go for it. Give me your athletics.
Okay.
Leon just
I go to
dildo.
drop action.
Okay, so all right, so I got a 13 to get him in the head, which if we're in the kissing distance range, man, for grenades should be enough.
Yeah. No, that definitely hits. Give me damage. Let's do. I mean, what kind of damage is this Mr. Stud gonna
I'd
do?
say 1d6 on a stud.
Yeah, that's what I was
This is
thinking
like
too.
a medium melee weapon.
Even if it's the Mr. Ed model, I'd say 1d6.
I was hoping I could at least get up to 2d6 with a medium melee, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
he said go for it. So.
Oh, excellent.
All right, here we go.
Did he just pistol whip a
Okay,
guy with his
so-
love gun? PWB asks.
Yes, I
so.
did.
I
Okay, so
believe so.
that'll be 9 damage
Nice.
to the head.
That would have been such a time to cash in a crit and go for the broken skull crit.
Well, I was gonna do, but Stina used it in Shig used it in like a brilliant way.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just one of those things. Because I saw the 6 roll underneath my character sheet.
Kinda
Oh,
tilted.
damn it!
Yeah, it hits him.
All right, so 9 damage to the head.
Yeah.
Doubled because head.
Yeah, hits him in the head. Yeah, not necessarily a headshot. We didn't do a -8 targeted athletics, so I can't do a targeted head damage sort of thing. But it's a hit, and we'll let some damage get through with this Mr. Stud. But yeah, it hits him. He kind of stumbles a bit, kind of knocking the screen, like looking up, and just frantically like grabs his head, frantically like goes back to typing. Again, can hear kind of gears in the building kind of going. Hear the alarm still going off in the self-destruct sequence. Wolfman.
The one thing I will say is that I did use all 4 points of luck and 2+2s to negate the penalty, so I could make it a called headshot.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
Oh, you might. Oh, don't worry. It might have gotten missed in the shuffle. There's a lot of things happening. For example, I didn't think you were. You know, we didn't expect to be resurrected. I don't think you expected that one of the players was going to throw his penis at a guy.
Hold on.
Make a good anime.
Oh, the confused
Nice.
look on my wife's
Yeah.
face as she just entered the door to the roster.
Yeah, that straight up broke his tooth, broke his nose, and knocked out a tooth. The Mr. Stud landed a lot harder than you expected, but yeah, it fucked him up a bit more. Okay, yeah, Wolfman.
In trying to wrench himself free, Wolfman's gonna look at one of the net runners, like frantically working. He's like, "Pinso neck! First one of you that lets me free is the one that gets to leave this building alive." I want to see if I can do a stare down at him.
Nice, yeah.
Ooh, we have.
Oh, hell yeah.
Face down. We haven't had one of those.
Face down, yeah.
I don't think we've. It's been a long time since I've seen one on the channel.
Yeah, it's the,
Yeah, I think he's the one that did it.
Yeah, go for it. Your hold on. We haven't calculated. I think your rep should be at 4. Let me double
Yes.
check that real quick. Hold on. Yeah, it's 4.
Okay. So does the rep is it reputation plus charisma or just one plus reputation?
Yeah, it's
Charisma, cool.
yeah, exactly. Cool. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, 1d10 plus your reputation.
Can we use +2s on this or no?
No,
Or,
no.
yeah, +2s. No. Okay.
No plus
All right,
2s.
well,
Yeah, no luck.
No. Can I just roll the pool? You know what? I'm just gonna roll a d10 and I'll just add a +8 after the fact. Yes. So does that explode? That would
No, maybe it doesn't with.
normal-
Oh wait, no, it should with No, does it with
Yeah.
face down?
I wasn't able to click and drag the cool thing, so I was just rolling a d10.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, with a tie.
Face down. I guess.
I have it right here.
Very rarely.
It doesn't
use
say-
social attack. Yeah.
It doesn't say, but you know what? It wouldn't matter anyways with your roll. Yeah, that net runner, you see him as he's typing, you see it, and he like looks and he's like, and he looks up and the alarm's going off, and he looks at his friends. He goes, "Fuck this!" And he like turns around and he goes in the door that's behind them and slams it behind him. He looked terrified.
I was hoping he'd loosen the strap, but fine. Fucker. And just proceed to try and keep cutting myself free.
Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow the face down to be kind of a free action, almost like talking or so, just to streamline things a bit. Wolfman, if you want to Give me, your damage from your wolvers again. Well, at least allow one. Nice, yeah. You're able to cut off the other straps.
I mean,
You had the
if
two, right?
Wolverine says they're gonna die.
Give me one more damage.
Uno mas.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you've got all straps ripped. Streamlining a bit, gave you both melee actions. So you get the neck, the legs off. You've already had both your arms. So you're completely free. But yeah, that net runner got completely intimidated and scared. Said, fuck this. Kind of went into panic mode and ran out the door.
Yeah, ambling down from the slab, Wolver's out, like her suit self sweaty and mad. He's like, that means the rest of you boys are fucked.
Nice. Yeah, the guy holding his hand with the crushed fingers, he panics and he goes down and he picks up the gun and he gets a shot off right at you, Toymaker.
Okay.
Nope, that's a hit.
Beat a 7.
Uh, 12 points of damage.
Copy that.
And don't forget, you don't have any armor or weapons. All your gear's thrown to the side, so you only have your cyberware. If you have subdermal armor, bone, lace, grafted shit, like anything cyber or in you or whatever, that's still there.
Right.
But yeah, that shot goes off. He only gets one off. He kind of scrambled some of his action to kind of scoop up this gun, I'll say. But the other net runner, you see him stand up and pull out a pistol as well. And you can see as he's kind of typing on the screen, he goes, got it! And then you hear and you see in the ceiling it kind of start opening up. But he pulls out a pistol as well. Over to you, Toymaker.
I would like to punch and kick the nearest individual to me.
Cat booty. Yeah, I mean, both those guys are right there. I mean, everyone. It's tight quarters. They're both right there. It's either the guy with the crushed hands that picked up the gun and took the shot at you, or the guy who said "got it" on the screen and pulled up and took a shot at you. I mean, everybody's shot at all of you, but
yeah, I think that'll be.
They both picked up the guns now, so they both have guns.
All right. So we are going to. That's a 17.
So it's either the guy who got his
and
hand crushed by a roller girl, or
It was
the
the
guy
guy
who
that said I got
by
it.
a flying cock.
It was the guy that said I got it.
Yep, both are hits. Give me the damage.
Wunderbar.
Was this the guy with the crushed fingers in the gun, or the computer guy who picked up the gun? Which guy?
The guy who screamed I got it and picked up the gun.
Okay.
Okay, so the guy hit with my wang doodle.
So 12, 1, 2, let's see. 27 points.
Yeah, that's 20-something points beyond his remaining HP. So why don't you describe just how much of an overkill that was? Jesus, Toymaker. That was like a Stina-style move right there. That was...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm at Stina's level right now. I am not pleased at the moment. So I'm basically going to go up and just, do an atypical knife hand, where you have your hand open and just knife him right in the throat. And then he's going to kick him, basically taking him up off the ground and just basically plastering him up and making a new Mona Lisa up against the wall at about 6 feet. Just basically making a nice little body imprint of red blood as it kind of slides down the wall. And then I look at the other guy. I said, how the fuck do we get out of here? And then that will be my turn.
Yeah, in response, he just says, and he looks at his buddy. He's like, fuck you! And he points the gun back, in your direction. But Ripper, you see Toymaker just completely destroy one of the net runners as the other one ran out the door, and this other one that you crushed his fingers and shit, kind of pointing the gun back towards Toymaker. Leon throwing a Mr. Stud across the room. What's Ripper doing now?
I'm gonna get the gun out of his hand again. Putting my last few luck points in this.
His fingers weren't crushed enough.
18, 9, 20.
Damn.
Nice. Is that with the -8 targeted or 20 total?
20, that plus my 2 luck.
Okay.
Total is what I rolled.
Was this a general hit or targeted towards his
Yeah.
gun hand?
A general.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
Six.
Nice. Yeah, you slice through. He just kind of screams out as you can see some blood and he's taking quite a bit of damage. Nox.
Shouldn't her punchy punch have
Oh,
rate of fire too?
Yeah, you have 2 rate of fire 2. That's right. Melee.
Alright, I was gonna let slide. I'll do that again.
You get to punch. You get to punch more blood out of him.
You get to hit more.
16.
That's a hit. Yeah, give me the damage.
Woo! Alright, come on. 8.
Yeah, a lot more blood comes out as he takes a knee, kind of coughing up some blood, barely holding the pistol up towards Toymaker at this point. Nox.
Using the last bit of the, using my action to undo the straps on my feet, and then after that getting up from said strapped bed and walking over to our fella here, our last guy, and just looking at him and say, how do we unfuck you like this? Where you stay alive, we stay alive. There might be an escape for you afterwards.
Yeah, when you say that, he just panics. He says, "We're fucked, we're fucked!" And then, like, you see in the top and the ceiling too, this spider drone come out of that sort of opening that the other one seemed to have said, "I got it." As this drone comes out in the ceiling, and the alarm is still going off. Let's not forget that. But yeah, he basically just looks you back, saying, "We're fucked, we're fucked."
And then I'm just go into brawling just to grapple him, just to begin to beat his head in afterwards.
Yeah, give me your brawling.
If possible.
Yeah, I'm doing lots of free actions with talking and some of this movement. Kind of counting one melee as breaking the straps and then taking an action just to help streamline things a little bit since we had so much time with headphones off and stuff. But yeah, 14. 1 second. Nice. Yeah, you try to grapple him, and he just barely squeezes out of it. You can tell he's, barely hanging on by some HP and not doing too well, but maybe it's the blood or something just kind of slips out of your grip enough as he kind of stumbles back, still raising the pistol up in Toymaker's direction. Detective Leon.
All right then. So I got to get out of this or the rest of these straps here, I guess. So it's time to grab my. All right. So Leon starts grabbing his free arm, scooping the rest of the lube from his legs, and then trying to wriggle his way out of the final bit of the straps.
Nice.
With a 12 to hopefully wriggle out.
Yeah, I'll allow the lube bonus to work out in your favor as Detective Leon officially is out of the straps with the rest of the team.
All right, I've wriggled my way out. Do I see our gear?
Yeah, on the other side of the room. Basically, it's a small warehouse, just long enough that you see the 5 brain dances lined up. In fact, there's a 6th one empty at the end, and then beyond that, on one side of the wall, you can see all your weapons and armor and clothing just all kind of thrown to that side.
All right, if I have any movement points left after the big wriggling, I'm going to start hauling ass towards our shit. Now, at this time, I'd like to look up. You said spider drone. So, are we talking, well, for the spider drone, are we talking dog-sized spider drone, spider-sized spider drone, or climax of Ghost in the Shell-sized spider drone?
No. Yeah, it's like a dog-sized spider drone, normal-sized spider drone. Yeah, and it's just kind of coming out and clink, clink, clink kind of across the ceiling. But yeah, you close the distance. You just lube yourself out of the straps, sliding across the floor naked, all the way to the other side. You're there with all the gear, weapons, and clothing. But yeah, you're there. So next turn, you'll be able to grab some shit or do whatever you want. Put on some clothes, stay naked for all I care. Do what you want. But you're over there.
I'll probably banana hammock up just because
just a little.
Middle of town, covered in blood, strange bodies with your dick out is no way to go through life, son.
I don't know about that. It might be.
With your dick missing.
I don't know. That's debatable. Wolfman.
Tuesday, Night City.
So we've got.
You're basically standing. You're standing in front of a net runner that is taking one knee, holding on by just a few HP. And the other one left the room. I believe the other one is fucked up as well. Yeah, so.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, and they both grabbed guns.
Wolfman's a man of his word. Yeah, Wolfman's a man of his word, and that little sniveling shit did not obey the bargain, so now nobody leaves. So the one on the ground, he's just going to go and just try to donkey punch him in the back of the head with the Wolvers out.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your melee. It's gotta be a 14.
18.
That's a hit. Give me that damage.
Game damage.
I'm gonna tell you, he only has 3 hit points. So you double the amount of damage that was needed to take this guy out. In the back of the head, neck, whatever. If you want to describe it, that just took him out.
Yes, they're like head down, and it is just the 2 claws going through his eyes, and one right through the nose ridge in between them, and it just wrenches him off, and just lets him slump down, and then there's just the other one, and second verse, same as the first.
Damn, brother, he's already dead.
The other guy.
One was wounded.
Yeah.
Oh. Was the other one wounded or dead?
Wounded. He's still hanging on. Wait, no, he still has.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. That was a hit, though. Give me the damage.
That sounds like a fixable condition.
It seems adjustable.
In a subscription.
Nice. Yeah, that completely took him out. He was, yeah. If you want to describe this guy too, as Wolfman comes in and cleans house.
Yeah, just gonna slap him on the cheek a few times to get him to look. Look up at him, and I'll just drive the Wolverines under his chin and just look him in the eyes as the pupils dilate and the eyes go in separate directions and turn all glassy. It's like, you rat boy, I'm pinning you over and giving you what I gave your friends, and just start going for his little workspace in the back. And I give him the worst grundle piercing of all time. And that's my turn.
Nice. Yeah, both collapse as you see this spider drone going across the ceiling, trying to come down the wall and in all of your direction. And you can clearly see these double blades pop out of this spider drone and just kind of cross scissoring as it's coming down the wall in your direction. But yeah, over to and beyond that door, even without doing a perception, even through the alarm and stuff, you can hear like screaming and like a guy yelling and shit like that. It sounds like the voice of that netrunner that was like, "Yo, fuck this," and like took off through that door. What was that?
Is it just a door and wall, or is there like a window there?
Just a door, no window.
Okay. All right. I'll deal with that on my next turn if that man survives that long. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my move, and that'll be it.
Yeah. Toymaker, over to you. It's as described. A couple dead netrunners. The alarms going off. Self-destruct sequence. Spider drone coming down the wall. Everyone's naked and lubed up.
Yeah. We are going to GTFO. But no, we got that spider drone. Damn it.
Well, don't forget to grab your shit, because all of our weapons are over on a table.
Right. Yeah, god dang it. So many things to do. You know what? I'd do more damage with with the netrunner. So I'm gonna pick up the netrunner and attack the drone.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of that meme that I'll beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. You ever seen that? I love it.
Exactly.
He's like swinging the guy by the leg and shit.
Yep. Just picking him up, God, the emergency. My child is being bad, so you carry him around by the belt to the store.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
Basically, just gonna pick him up and just start beating the hell out of that robot with that guy.
Yeah, give me a couple of melees.
Yeah, on the way. Oh, wrong one. Let me see.
Two.
Melee.
Too bad it wasn't your brawling with that crit success 32. Holy shit.
That was my brawling.
That's what I'm saying.
And actually, you said melee weapon, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Too bad we weren't
Yeah,
looking for brawling.
It's the same number. It's the same base number. Can we use it?
No.
Come on.
I rolled a 40 in one session like a year ago. Can we use that? I want to.
Yeah, come on. No, so let's see. He's 18.
Nice. Yeah, that's a hit. Give me that second one though, because I rolled both of mine.
Okay, there you go. Paybacks are a bitch.
That's a hit. Yeah, both are a hit. So yeah, give me
my body, right?
Yeah, give me well, I guess because this would be considered a really heavy melee too. What's your body damage like when you normally do brawling? It's like a 46.
46.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to treat this guy like it's a
so
huge melee weapon here, even though you're getting
Ignore that.
you're getting 2 rates of fire on that. Usually you only get 1 on something that heavy. But again, I'm streamlining things and having some fun.
I'll take one. That's fine. That's critical.
No, we're gonna go with both. It's fun.
Okay. So critical injury 18 and then 12, so 30 points with the critical.
Nice. Give me the critical. Give me
Hey,
2d6.
You're getting what with what again?
The drone
Beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Beat him with another motherfucker. Yeah. What you want from me?
God damn it! Stop it. Sorry.
What was it?
I don't know what was going on there. So we got
666. Really? That's revealing.
Yeah.
Toy maker.
Well, if
What
you're
was it,
going to
3?
be injured, it's
Yeah.
dismembered hand.
Dismembered hand. So yeah, as you're going. Wait, how many points of damage?
30.
30 even.
Well,
With the-
it'd be
Yes.
12 and 18, because I figured that fucker's got some kind of armor, possibly.
Yeah, 12 and 18 plus the 5, right? Is that what it was? 12 and 18 plus the 5 for the crit.
I didn't add in crit. I didn't think you critted against machinery.
Yeah.
So yes, it'd be 35 total with crit.
Nice. Yeah,
Technically,
that.
a pincher hand might have been ripped off.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one of the spider legs completely breaks off. A bunch of damage done to this thing. as blood from the netrunner just splatters across the spider drone and a little bit against the wall. But the spider drone gets knocked back, some sparks flying out as it still kind of like hobbles towards you all, like it's still trying to attack, barely hanging on. But Ripper, what you want to do? You basically have a couple dead netrunners, one being used as a weapon by Toymaker to attack this spider drone. The spider drone barely hanging on by some hit points, like kind of sparking and catching on fire, but still working towards you all. Also, that alarm's going off.
Alright, well, I've had enough. I'm gonna go get my shit and roll away. I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah, you can do that. You close the distance, get all your equipment on, all your weapons, all your gear, all your armor. You spend your turn, you're all geared up, good to go. Nox.
Calmly, very calmly, walking over to the gear, grabbing the carry-all, and hopefully everything's still intact in there. Taking out the Arasaka Mini-Mai, and doing a auto-fire on the spider bot.
Nice. Yeah, you can do that. You just go over there, scoop up the weapon, and again, kind of streamlining things a bit. And since you're not spending time completely gearing up and getting dressed, like you're over there naked, you just pick up the fucking gun to go for it. Nice. That's your... is that your auto-fire?
That's auto-fire, so that'll
Oh,
be,
hell yeah. 1 second.
3.
1 second, 1 second.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, yeah. On that one, is it 3 times max, or what's the max
Yes, it is
over?
3 times.
Yeah, because it's 3. You're well over 3. That's why I wanted to make sure it wasn't 4 or 5 with the helix, right? It's only 3, so 2d6 times 3.
No, it's just the Arasaka Mini-Mai. It's a,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
very heavy
Yeah, I was
pistol.
thinking helix for a second. But either way, you shred the fuck out of this spider drone. If you want to explain how this goes down full auto, I mean, you shredded through this and part of the wall, maybe part of a brain dance machine. I don't know, but that's big overkill. After the damage Toymaker did.
Grabbing the gun, the Mini-Mai, the Arasaka 10 Mini-Mai, and then just casually pointing it in the direction of the bot, just kind of without any hesitation. All this action happens real quick, and then just holding the trigger, just eyes open, just looking at the spot, enjoying the sparks and all the little shrapnel pieces that are flying out from it, and this grin forms on my face as I like feel the gun just like click into just like empty, and as that happens, there's just like a little bit of smoke that just like appears in front of the barrel. And as it happens, that bot just, I see it collapsing, and then I just like take the gun and throw it in the bag, and then just grab the bag and begin to walk towards the door.
Nice. Yeah, shredded down. The room kind of hits an eerie silence now that there's no more enemies kind of functioning after extreme auto fire just completely overpowers everyone. But yeah, the only thing left is that, you know, the alarm is going off. This self-destruct sequence is constantly repeating. You guys are technically out of combat order now. I'll let you all kind of role play this as most of you are still naked and all your equipment and gear are there. You see Leon standing there, Nox holding the weapon. Ripper's the only one that's like fully geared up, like getting dressed and strapping everything on. Again, you're out of combat order if you want to take it from here and talk to each other, or what's the plan? What are you doing?
Okay, so just like, what the hell was that? What is this place?
Let's get the fuck out of here before we talk.
Agreed.
Well,
All right.
I'm leaving as soon as I can.
Yeah. I thought you
All
were
right,
gone.
grabbing
Rupert.
my shit.
Probably am.
All right, so I grab my shit. No time for pants. Just as quick as I can, because I gotta find that last nerd. Grab my Mr. Stud, reattach it. Just put on my banana hammock and my undershirt, which is like a mustard-stained novelty tourist shirt that just says "California, I love my slut dad." And then just goes to where I heard like the noise and the banging from. What's on the other end of that door?
Yeah. What's everybody else doing?
I was gonna ask, is the door locked?
I don't know. You guys
What are you
can,
doing?
yeah, you guys can run over and try. But what are you doing first? Are you grabbing all your gear, getting dressed, or just grabbing it like Leon, like Knox said, just grab it and let's go? Like you taking what,
yeah,
what's it?
just
Yeah,
grab,
just
like,
grab and
grabbing
go.
it, not bothering to put anything on, because he was making a beeline for that door, and if it's locked, I'd like to use the fucking master key coming out of my hand to try and if I can slice through the bolt.
Yeah, the second you get there, and keeping in mind while y'all were fighting and grabbing your shit and deal with it, Ripper was already getting dressed. The only one dressed out of the clique. Everyone else is naked, just carrying all your gear and shit. But you go over to that door instantly. The alarm's going off. The self-destruct, sequence initiated. You get to the door instantly, getting it open to see that there's another room, almost exactly like the room you were in, where you can see 6 brain dance machines. And in 3 of them, you can see like what looks like booster gangers, like literally like strapped into the brain dance machine. You can see computer screens on the other side of the room, and you can see what they're seeing, and like you see them getting fucked up by Cyber Pinhead and the Cyber Cinnabites and shit. But there's no Netrunners there, and like behind there, you can see there's there's another door, and it's open, and through that room, you can see like what looks like some bunk beds and some furniture and some shit, and like on the other, like way on the other end, you can see like a closed door, and you see that Netrunner guy that ran out of the room earlier, like at that door, like he like looks back at you all, and then he's like fucking with the door and like banging on it and like messing with it. But that's what you see.
Yeah, but Wolfman like backlit as he's going like past the brain dance machine to just like the red fiber optics of his cyber. He's like, I've got such lovely things to show you. And yeah, I'm just angrily mad dog walk towards him, claws out, wang slanging, and I want to make him feel every bit of terror I felt.
Absolutely.
And
It's visioning it. I'm terrified. I'd be terrified.
Okay.
What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna turn to
A perception
Toymaker.
check to- I was gonna say, can I do a perception check to begin to like map out where we need to head out of here? Because we're running out of time, and alarm is ringing, hash is slinging.
Absolutely.
And,
yeah. Give me that perception.
I don't want to be in here.
And what were you saying, Leon? Detective Leon, about Toymaker or something?
Oh, just like go to Toymaker. All right. If you start pulling hard drives, we gotta find out who the fuck did this.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm gonna slip on my armor and start heading for the door with the. I still have that his friend as well.
Actually, wait. That's the guy who said got it. Does he have like a hard drive or anything on him?
No, we'll say he had his virtuality goggles. And his
Okay,
deck,
so I
his
don't find-
deck and goggles, yeah, like typical Netrunner shit,
All right.
That's what was visible, anyways.
I'll grab his deck and I'll grab his
You'll
deck.
grab
and
his
goggles.
what?
Yeah,
Oh.
I know these guys are gonna. I'll grab his deck and his goggles,
Grabbing
and
dicks
then
all night, man.
I'll do a quick pat down of his body. I'm looking for like chips, hard drives, something with like the logs of what happened to us.
Yeah, sure. Give me,
Grab his dick and twist it.
yeah, you can give me conceal, reveal. I like something like that, just to kind of see the level of things you find. And then, what about the rest of you? Ripper, Toymaker, you said you're still dragging the body, following behind Wolfman, Toymaker? Getting the fuck out of there?
Yeah, I basically I threw my armor on and that's it. Pretty much no clothes underneath it, so it's kind of chafing a bit. And I'm now operating the guy that's trying to get out. I'm operating his friend like a meat puppet, and just we're coming to get you. And you're just basically I'm moving his mouth up and down, just basically trying to put the fear of God into man more than it's already there.
that scene from Tropic Thunder. It's like, oh, look at me! I'm exactly.
They're like poking it. He's like,
What flavor concert?
okay, Ripper. What's Ripper doing? You're fully dressed. You see, the shit going down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skate away, try to find my own exit, pushing everyone by.
Nice. Yeah,
Saving myself.
Yeah, you close the distance and, get through that room with the booster gangers strapped up, and you get up to the front room. You can see some bunk beds and like a refrigerator and like clothes thrown around, like maybe those net runners or people have been living out there or something. It's definitely like a little living quarters. You can see that door where that other net runner's like messing with the door, trying to get it open. Off to the side, you can see another open door, and you see more brain dances lined up, and like 4 or 5 guys and women in suits, like look very corpo style, and they're in brain dances in that room. But that guy's kind of fucking with the door. Wolfman, I think you were the one following right up behind him, right?
Yeah. I would like to. My fantasy grounds crashed. I'm rebooting it right now.
Yeah, no problem. I can roll for you if you want to do some. I have it open, and technically everyone's out of combat order. Keep that in mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I just in hearing, even through like the fucking roar of like rushing blood, adrenaline, and rage in his ears. Wolfman's hearing like, okay, we gotta find out who these guys are. Okay, this make this more fun. As the guy's like trying to scramble get away, Wolfman's just gonna sweep at his ankles and hamstring him.
Nice. Yeah.
And just pop them over his back, grab his head, like fingers in like as whatever holes of the face I can find, just grabbing him like a bowling ball. Like, you're coming home with me. I'm gonna call you George. And just try and find the way out, as I'm about to be the abominable snowman to this man's poor Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Give me your melee. And while all that's going down, Nox, with your perception as the chaos is happening and everyone's kind of running towards the door, and in that front room, you're kind of following behind, moving, but like you said, kind of scanning everything to see options of getting out. And like, you don't see any windows, any other doors except the door you went through to get to the next room of brain dance, the other door. Ow! And the only other door like goes into that side room where you see more brain dances with corpo styles like Ripper saw, and then that sort of front door which looks a little more reinforced, and you see the net runner like messing with some like an electronic keypad, and he's like trying to get the door open as Wolfman's kind of creeping up behind him. And let me tell you how that goes down with Wolfman. Hold on one second.
It's a 13.
Yeah, hold on one second.
It would appear the answer is poorly.
Nice. That would be a hit. Yeah, he's preoccupied at the door, and Wolfman, you land those wolvers into his legs as he's fucking with the door. Give me that damage.
Ready. Trust the guys. I don't want to kill him. I just want to, make his legs all funny and al dente.
Just want to talk.
What was the total damage? 12?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you do that. He screams out. It's enough damage, like blood kind of runs out, and he actually collapses to the ground, kind of holding onto the electronic keypad, holding himself up. But he's like on the ground, blood kind of gushing out his legs. And he like looks back. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "We gotta get out of here!" And he's like fucking with the keypad.
Yeah, he just pops the over's back, just grabs him by the hair. He's like, "Shh, no, go on, sweetness, open the door, get us out, come on, quick!" And you see him smacking him on the cheeks. The sooner that you do it, the sooner we can have fun together, like you always wanted.
Yeah, he's like panicking and he's like messing with it. And yeah, what's Toymaker and Leon doing? I know Ripper's right there, like ready to get out. Sees that that's the only door out, like she said. I know Nox already scanned that, knows that that's the only way out, like you did with your perception. But what's Toymaker and Leon doing as you are kind of closing that distance and you see Wolfman slicing, forcing that net runner open the fucking door? What's Toymaker and Leon doing?
I got my 13 to like pat down one of the dead guys.
Oh, that's right.
Like hard
Yeah.
drives and shit.
That's right. The reveal conceal.
Did I find anything?
Absolutely. Yeah. You find a thumb drive. You find his agent, and then you find a cred stick with 4 eddies on it. 4 creds.
All right. So I grab the. All right. So I grab the thumb drive. Basically, grab everything: the thumb drive, the couple eddies, and the agent.
And his virtuality
And then just
goggles,
kind of
his
run
cyber
over-
deck. Yeah.
Yeah. Just start like hauling ass over to the door. All right, so it needs a keypad to get out, right?
And what Toymaker? What are you doing? As you
All
see
right,
Leon grab everything and close that distance, what do you do, Toymaker? What are you up to?
All right. Toymaker, you think you can crack this door open? If not, I got a plan. If not, I got a plan B.
Well, I mean, I guess this was just coming. I mean, I was moving my sheet. I guess I'm now speaking in Aramaic as I look in the refrigerator to see if there's a smash as I pass by. And I'm going to make it up and do what?
What's that?
I was just clearing my throat.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something. My bad. So basically, I'm muttering in Aramaic, puppeteering this guy, looking in the fridge as I pass by for a smash, and walking up to the door and looking down at the panicked individual, and then back up the door. Does this look like a substantial door?
Oh yeah, it's very secure. Electronic lock system, electronic security system. Looks very secure. But give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's above your luck stat. Let's see if that smash was there for you, just for the fuck of it.
Okay. Holy shit! Yes.
All right, you got to
Well
smash.
within range.
But yeah, you get up there. The door looks very secure,
Okay,
and as
cool.
you get up there, you see everyone there. Wolfman kind of pushing the guy into it. Ripper and Nox standing there waiting to get the fuck out. Leon, just entering the room with you. Yeah, it's a very highly secured electronic security. And you see the Netrunner messing with it. He's like, fuck, we gotta get out of here. And the alarm's going off. The, self-destruct sequence initiated. And he starts like yelling at you about it. And he's like messing with the key. He's like, fuck, it's not working.
You better hope it's not biometric. I'll rip out your eye and I'll use your skull as a cock holster. Hurry!
He yells back at you, Wolfman. He says, it's not bio, it's a code. My code's not working. It's not fucking working. It's self-destruct. He starts panicking.
Can I use his head to break the keypad open so I can short it to maybe open the door?
Yeah. Give me
I'm
your.
gonna drop my guy and then use his head to open it.
Yeah, you can do. I'll take brawling and electronic security check. We'll do a little dual roll homebrew.
We'll call him A, we'll call him B.
You're trying to attempt your electronic security check using a man's head.
22. 22 to break the keypad open.
Yeah, it breaks it open. Give me your brawling damage though. Give me your 46.
Oh, yes. Sorry. 8.
Yeah, that guy, as you do that, it cracks his skull, his blood kind of runs down, and he collapses to the ground, and you can hear him with, like, struggled breathing. Like, he's definitely doing death saves as he collapses to the ground. Okay. But the keypad breaks open, and now you're able to do an electronic security check to see if you get it open. And you do. Yeah, you do. Breaks it open with the guy's head as he collapses down with struggled breathing. As you see Toymaker mess with the electronic keypad, and it just, as a door pops open, you're almost blinded by light, like sunlight. It was so dark and dingy in this warehouse with no windows or whatever. When this door opens, it's like bright sunlight. Your pupils just instantly like shrink, and it's fucking impossible to see. But just as that door opens, just over that guy's struggled breathing on the ground and the alarm going off, you hear it say self-destruct sequence complete, and you start hearing like big explosion sounds are about to happen. What's everybody doing?
Wolf's running out the door. I don't give a shit.
Yep, he's opening the door, and I'm putting my Chevrolet into 5th gear.
Okay, cool. Let's have everybody give me an athletics.
All right.
The most important
Would
athletic test
anti-dazzle
anyone
keep
has
this
ever
from
made.
keep the light from affecting me?
What's that?
It keeps flashbangs from fucking you up.
You're blinded by the light, Oscar said.
14.
Oh, that's going to be a 12 for me, Daddy.
21.
I need to move.
Nice, well done.
12.
Look down to.
I got an 11.
Wolfman, what did you get?
17.
Nice. So Knox, you're the only one you got an 11. You're the only one that got below 12. Nice. Yeah. Just as that gets open and you're blinded by the light, you see that alarm sequence say complete, complete. The guy with the struggled breathing is on the ground. As you hear huge fucking explosions going off, as the whole building just starts erupting. You all kind of jump out of the doorway. As like multiple explosions go on, and you see rubble just kind of like and shrapnel explode out from the building as it collapses and blows out. Most of you jump out of the way, and the blast kind of pushes you, whereas Knox gets kind of hit by some of the blast and takes 6 points of damage direct to your HP, Knox. So yeah, 6 points of damage direct to your HP as you land on the ground. And that netrunner's body just completely turns to pink mist that was collapsed in the doorway that Toymaker used a head to open the keypad. But all that rubble just kind of collapses down. The explosion happens as the dust starts to settle a bit. And oh look, it's going off one more time. But yeah, just as you do that, your eyes kind of adjust, your pupils kind of like settle and open. And let me get the Sirenscape sounds going. It's taking a minute here to load. But your pupils basically adjust as the light kind of fades. And aside from all the wrecked building, this like little mini warehouse, all the walls collapse and some smoke pillowing out, you clearly see that you are in the middle of the wasteland as all of a sudden this sort of explosion happens, and you're seeing all this intense wind out in the middle of the Badlands, basically in the middle of the wastelands. And let me get rid of. One second, it's getting a little bit loud there. There we go. Sorry, that was a little bit loud. But yeah, you basically eyes adjust and you see like you're in the middle of the fucking wasteland in this desert. And there's this windstorm kicking through. The rubble is settling there. And it's like just as your eyes start to adjust, everybody give me a perception.
Oh, I'm seeing everything. That'll be a 26.
Wow.
14.
Only an 11 for me.
Nice. Yeah. Basically, Detective Leon and Ripper. Basically, Detective Leon and Ripper notice in the distance, especially Detective Leon, like you can see a huge like sandstorm coming. Like when you look in all directions, like you literally just see desert and wasteland. You see no other buildings, no anything. It's like the middle of the day, bright sun, high winds and dust, but off in the distance you see a huge sandstorm coming, just dust kicking up. It looks like it's going to be on you possibly within minutes.
First thing,
Good question.
Wolfman is he starts pitching himself because like there's no fucking way I just went back into the fucking Matrix. This is some bullshit.
Weird.
On the internal, I'm pulling up the agent from the carry-all bag and checking to see if we have any service out here.
No service.
That storm's going to be on us pretty soon. We need to find shelter or a ride or both. Any vehicles out by where we are? Or any
Nothing.
shelter?
Just this wrecked building and nothing in sight. And you can tell that this windstorm, this dust storm, looks serious. And like you said, you're going to have to take cover. The only thing here is the destroyed warehouse, like chunks of building and shit. If anybody has like wilderness survival or any type of survival skills or knowledge or any chips that could help with that sort of thing, or wasteland, badland survival knowledge. But yeah, take a moment, check your sheet, see if anybody has anything that could help out here in the wilderness.
I
So
see
you
no.
don't have to have a local expert. You're home.
Local life, yeah.
It's an 11 on wilderness survival for
12.
Nice. Yeah,
I don't have education skills, so that means I can't roll for that.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll it even without the skill to see, but yeah, you know, it's not going to help much. But I'm going to tell you that Ripper has enough wilderness knowledge, and even, you know, even that 11 would help. You know, even anything basic over a 10 or like a 9 would kind of help in the situation. The basics is this dust storm looks fucking huge. It looks like it's probably, you know, 5 to 10 stories tall. It spans almost the length of the fucking horizon, which, you know is just going to engulf the whole area within minutes. You know, you've got to get behind some walls facing that direction, maybe using some of your armor and clothing to make shift a tarp and kind of huddle together and try to seal the clothing and block as much of this dirt from getting to you as possible, so you can breathe and get through it. But Nox and Ripper, you're able to do that with your wilderness survival skills. You have enough to do it. The problem is it's not enough to save everyone. You basically, with those numbers, yeah, you're basically going to be able to huddle together and maybe fit one other person. 2 people are going to be stuck, probably taking a little bit of damage, unless they have like nasal filters, in which they might take like half the amount of damage. So you have a few minutes to discuss this.
Wolfman has these filters, so he'll bite the bullet.
I will too.
I'm just the rubble and try to find my own little nook.
Okay, so you both desert boys. Plus, you know, if you guys have the local expert skill, it's probably going to be set to Badlands, and you might know a little bit more about how to take it.
Technically, yeah. I mean, that's where we grew up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sadly, no nasal filters for me, although...
Okay, well then you could, if you don't have nasal filters, then we could say like Ripper said. Ripper kind of posts up with herself, kind of bundling up, knocks enough room to kind of take Detective Leon in and kind of seal in and hunker down. Wolfman and Toymaker saying, fuck it, we got nasal filters and we've lived in the wastelands. We'll take it. We'll take the damage if we're going to take any. You guys stay safe. They huddle down. Yeah, and I like Detective Leon's idea as he spits out, hey, y'all are nomads. Maybe some of your local knowledge might help since you grew up in the wastelands and shit. And I'll take that. Give me that check. Give me that local knowledge. And let's see if we can avoid some of that damage.
Yo!
Woo! Wolfman! Holy shit! Yeah.
I think Wolfman, yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm going to say this. Wolfman...
He's like Man Tracker.
Yeah, like that's so good that I'll even let that negate Toymaker's horrible role there. Like maybe Toymaker is so mechanic oriented and shit, like so much on the gears and the cars, it's less environmental, right? Like he's like, fuck man, never really dealt with dust storms. Like give me an engine, not a dust storm, you know? But Wolfman knows this shit in and out, you know? I mean, with a role like that, Wolfman knows this shit. And I'll even let you kind of help Toymaker negate some of that damage as you hunker down during this dust storm as it just engulfs the entire team, totally putting you all in darkness, and you know can't see, can't really breathe, can't get out of it as you're stuck in this for the time being. And this is where we'll end our session. We'll start our next session at the beginning of a brand new campaign. I don't know if we're going to call it Home Sweet Home or Find Your Way Home or something along those lines, but that's kind of where we're at. And we'll see what happens. I like that one too. Chad, if you got any ideas for names, that's kind of where they're at. They're in the middle of nowhere. Agents aren't working, dust storm coming, they're hunkering down. But yeah, they've got to find out where they are, how to get home, what the fuck to do in the middle of nowhere after this building just exploded and collapsed. What's that, Nox?
2 haboobs.
What was that?
It's like, yeah, giant,
haboobs, a
giant,
reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 haboobs.
Not me just
probably...
like hearing that soundtrack from Villeneuve's Dune, just like it's a great grandfather storm out there.
Yep. I'm probably more concerned to keeping my hand over my smash right now and keeping my.
That's
cigarette.
true. I forgot he has a
Stand in the middle
smash.
of-
That's like the last. That's like the last drink or food out here too. Like that building just got destroyed. You got like the last But yeah, we got some great names. Bad
By the
Boys
time
in the
you get-
Badlands. No
yeah,
place like
yeah.
home. I need more investment guys. I do. Somewhere over the dust storms. Yeah, we got some great names. But you get the idea. One thing I want to mention, like the little interlude idea, the little 24-hour cafe pseudo sort of full roleplay session that turned into this external hard drive with Pinhead and Cinnabites and fucked up everyone getting killed one at a time and then tortured then in hell. Now find out you're in brain dances, not sure why or how or what that is, but then that just destroyed and the netrunners are all dead and now you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Got to figure that out and how to get home. But yeah, hopefully it was fun. Thanks, chat, for contributing.
So now I got to figure out.
What was that?
All right. I think I know how we can get our way out of here.
Uh-oh.
So I'm pretty sure that if we don't have a med tech, but I think if we combine the smash with the cocaine, dry it out. If I snort it, I think about 4 hits, and I should then become the Kwisatz Haderach and get us out of the desert.
I like it. I'll allow it. They will ride you like the half human, half worm that you become, that you evolve into.
Shy Luke was
Don't-
the name of his stud model.
Don't tempt me. I fucking love Dune. I love Dune. So like I will turn this car around. I will turn this car around right into Arrakis. Don't make me turn this around. No. Yeah, no, that's funny.
Don't make my day. I love Dune.
Yeah, but no. Look, that's where we're at. We'll continue this next week. We'll see where this goes. And again, I want to thank chat for contributing all the +2s. I still have that -2 from Oscar. I wrote that down, so I did not use it. So I'm going to hold that for the next campaign. I really appreciate that. Also, that crit injury. Just everybody being part of it. Really appreciate it. And chat kicking out all the names for the possible campaign. Let's keep that going. I'm going to post it to Patreon and the CNU Discord. But yeah, we'll see everybody same place, same time next week. Take care. Bye.
Great session,
Catch you later.
guys.
Cybernation Uncensored.